Almost every outfit I fell in love with.
I love the bell bottoms,
the sexy flowy dresses,
the accessories, the shoes.
Beautiful lingerie.
So much polyester. So much polyester.
My name's Judy Gellman. I'm the costume designer on American Woman. This decade was full of a variety of costumes and a real change in the United States in just about every way. When I first had meetings, we talked about certain iconic things from that time period. And one of them was a dress that Farrah Fawcett wore to the Academy Awards, this amazing metallic piece. So I looked all over, and all of a sudden I turn, and here's this. This came from the desire to have Alicia's character step out of her safe world where she pretty much dressed for her husband.
You look fantastic. Is that a new dress?
Got it today.
I like the color.
Bonnie Nolan is a very loud, wild woman, but she's also incredibly glamorous. She really gets to spend her time shopping for the perfect dress, and that might be the extent of her day. And then the excitement would be for her husband to come home and him to see her in that dress. All of that's going to change. Exciting things happen, and her whole world gets turned upside down.
Something like this was for a very special occasion. It wasn't just an evening gown that others would wear. It's something a little bit unusual and very special. There are like 1 million bugle beads sewn onto this fabric. This kind of treatment was done a lot in the 40s with the big movie stars. It's kind of fitting that Alicia's character would have worn something like this in her, I guess, her coming out party. She enters the party with this very, I'm gonna conquer all of this attitude. It was important to show that she wasn't going to be beaten down by adversity, that it was hard for her, it was difficult for her, and she wasn't sure how she was gonna make it through. But she still was a sexy little thing, and she wanted the world to be aware that she was her own person. A period show requires more time and more research, too. You never know where you're going to find some gem. It's a search all over the world. When I found this, I thought, perfect.